Hello. So, for some reason, the audio is like the tiniest bit unsynced on the video, and it doesn't bother me too much, but I know that's probably going to bother some people, so I decided to just do a voiceover. So, I'm sorry if this is very, awkward, because I don't really know how to do voiceovers. It's much easier to just do it in the moment. But, yeah. So, let's talk about the album. It's so good. It's really so good. Call My Name is such a different, sound for got7. B-side wise, I feel like it's pretty, similar to what they've been doing for the past couple of comebacks. But Call My Name is such a different sound, but they fit the concept so well. So, I'm not complaining. And honestly, it's probably my favorite song on the album, which is, rare that title tracks are my favorite. But it's so good. The only thing I don't really like about the Call My Name is the suits. I don't know. I feel like they scrunch up weirdly when they dance, and that kind of bothers me. For the chorus when they're doing the little snake move, they bunch up and it looks kind of weird. Also because they're not wearing shirts underneath, so it's I don't know. That's irrelevant though. So it came with these super cute I don't know, I think it's Mochi Moni and Choice had a little collab, so while supplies lasted, and they're doing this for a couple of albums. I know they're also doing this for Ode to You, but you get a sticker. And then this was me freaking out over the fact that I got one of Young J's freebies from Choice, even though it wasn't even official. I was so happy. I did pre-order the album because the pre-order gifts are so cute, and I just needed to. Even though I should have done it from somewhere else, because it is a bit pricey from Choice. If it's I could get it off of Amazon for I bought an Ode to You album that's coming today actually, and I'll be unboxing that. But came out total was $26, and the total for this was $25, and it was 2 days shipping. So who's the real winner there? So I'm just opening up the pre-order benefits, and I don't know what else to say. There's little fun concert things, those are some photos for concerts. I think there's 3 different versions. While for the photo essay, I think there's 2 versions, a black and a white version, but I'm not positive. And one thing that was interesting about this album was how the album itself is quite a bit smaller than how literally all of JYP artists' albums have been. Because if you don't know, for the past couple of years, all of most JYP artists have had the same big thin photo book packaging, and it's pretty interesting to see that they made it smaller and thicker, which I actually prefer. I prefer this size a lot more than the big thin photo books. But these little pictures are so freaking cute from their concerts. It's insane how adorable they are. And also, I apologize, since this is a voiceover rather than real-time audio, that I'll be doing a lot of hand movements, because I do a lot of hand gestures when I talk, and I'll probably be doing a lot of those, even though it won't be relative, because you won't know what the hell I'm saying. But it's fine. So, I don't really know what to talk about much here. I guess a concert, since this is a concert photo book thing. But I did see them on their world tour, and their world tour was what made me really start to ult them. They've always been a group I've been into. They're one of the first groups I really got into. Them and Monsta X were kind of really introducing me to K-pop along with BTS. But it was I saw an ad for them to go on world tour on my Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, I want to see them. They're going to Oakland. Let's go. And so I asked my dad, and then I went. And honestly, one of the best, all of the concerts are the best concerts I've been to, but it was the closest I've ever been for a concert. I had P2. I think specifically I had row F, section F, row 4. which in Oracle is like P2, which is pretty damn close. So it was absolutely like amazing. They all had such amazing energy, and like the fact that I saw them like that close was like, it's crazy. Like having a P1 or P2 ticket for the first time, not necessarily the first time, but for Ace, I had GA, but I got there pretty late, so I was like really far back. But that was like really true, like close up, like experience. It was so cool. I'm hoping next time I see them that I can get P1, because they did so many interactions with the fans and it seemed so fun. And I was like, I wanted to go and run up there, but I don't know. I think low-key, like, thinking to myself that Yu-Gi-Oh looked at me, because I could swear he did, but like, I'm just gonna keep thinking that. But speaking of concerts, I don't know. Oh no, we're going to the photo book right now. Okay, so the photo book, I got version D, and because that was my favorite cover from the previews, and yeah, I like it. I like the white over the black because I just feel like it looks more like, I don't know. I just prefer white over like well, no, I prefer colored albums. I was gonna say I prefer white over black, but I feel like that just has some bad undertones to it. Which I do like black albums, but like not with this kind of color scheme. I feel like it was, well, I don't know what I'm saying. I just like this version, okay? I'm digging myself into a hole. I am not racist, I promise. So then I was getting at my things, and then it had a flow CD in there, which I don't know how to do, so I don't know how to do that. And then I'm not sure how different, because I know there aren't different concepts per se, like with like BTS's albums, all 4 versions have 4 different concepts. Well, I think they're just 4 different photo books of the same concept for this one. And then the CD, oh, I dropped my phone. Yeah. Completely forgot that happened. But for each, like, there's a different CD relative to each version, I'm pretty sure. I know there's different CDs, but like, why wouldn't it be relative to each version? I don't know what I'm saying. But it was like this weird, like, rainbow, like, holographic brown color. I don't know. So yeah. I don't know, this photo book is so pretty, but like, oh yeah, I was like talking about concerts. So my next concert is in December. I'm seeing Ace again, and I'm so excited because I saw them last year around this time, and they were so amazing. Like, also Youngjae looks so good in that first pic. Like, if I were to have a fan sign slot, I would get one of these, like, signed, that one, the one on the left, or the one on the right on the last page. I've always wanted to get a fan sign slot, but they're low-key expensive, so I don't know if I ever would. Because, like, it is expensive, because you have to buy albums to get into it, and then you have to pay a fee for the actual person who's going and getting it signed for you. But I've always wanted one, because I feel like that's just, like, that'd be so amazing. But then I also wanted to just go to a fan sign myself. And I feel like I'm looking, like, Itzy and Card, for example, have, like, fan signs for, like, things. And also, if Itzy had gone to the Bay Area for their, like, showcase world tour, I probably wouldn't have gone, just because I already have I already have 3 coming up, because all these companies were like, hey, let's put tickets on sale all at the same time, which was so frustrating. Anyways, I was freaking out over that picture. Oh yeah, no, I was talking about how, like, they did it on one page rather than spreading it out across 2 pages, which I was very happy about, because that's what a lot of groups, including BTS, do. Sorry, I just, like, BTS's photo books are, like, half credit pages, which makes me so mad, because it's, like, you have these beautiful concept photos, and you're not gonna make use of them? Like, what the hell? Like, Love Yourself, Her version O. One of the prettiest concepts I've ever seen. Like, that's one of the best photo books I've ever seen in my entire life. My entire very short life, because I am a baby. that is so pretty, and they made half the photo book's white pages. Like, that makes me so upset. Anyways, Jin Young is unreal. I love his hair, like, because it's, like, fluffy and cute. Like, God, I wish I had his hair, dude. I wish I had all these idols' hair, but I don't, because my hair is too puffy to do that. Like, my hair just kind of puffs up. It doesn't lay down flat, which I'm so mad about. I haven't been talking about the album at all. Yeah. I don't know. I love this photo book because it's kind of, like, magazine-esque. You know? Like, kind of looks like a little photo shoot for a magazine. Anyways, so these are my polls. Also, I'm so sorry for the entire thing. My blue little safety scissors are in the shot. So I hope that doesn't bother anybody. I might just crop it out, and then if I am able to crop it out, then this entire is like tangent is useless and irrelevant, but like if I don't yeah. Okay, so here are my polls. Waiting. Okay, so it's a faux CD. I was like, whoa, faux CD. Woo. And then we have, and I accidentally whipped them out, because I forgot that they had their names on the back. So I got Jackson and Mark, and that Mark photo card is so pretty. Except I already traded it off for a Young J photo card, so now I'm just only looking to trade Jackson's. And I literally have a Jackson and Mark curse. So I've pulled Mark and Spinning Top in this album, and then I pulled Jackson and Spinning Top and Present You and Me. And those are my only got7 albums, so. And then also low-key Yu-Gi-Oh! Curse, but like, we won't talk about it. Waiting for that Young J curse, though. So that was my Call My Name unboxing. Thank you for watching.